Hey you guys, I hope everyone is doing well. I have already pre-shuffled the cards, and as I was meditating on this energy, I got almost like a domestic violence situation, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. This is just metaphorically speaking, almost feeling trapped in a way. So with this domestic violence energy that I'm getting is when a woman, or particularly a woman, right? She feels trapped in her own home by her husband or by her significant other or her partner in some way, shape, or form. So with this, with the Page of Cups being the overall energy, is that you all are feeling like you are trying to think outside of this, like what could be outside of this situation, but it's like you're having hope in that, about thinking about what could be, right? But it's like right now you cannot take any actions with the Two of Wands in reverse. So it was like you could almost be stuck in a way, again, with this domestic violence. It could have a lot to do with finances, for the reason why that you are stuck right now. There's either people around you who has some type of drinking problem, or they drink heavily, or they are trying to talk you out of. They're trying to talk you out of taking this leap of faith. Okay. Why is this Eight of Cups here? So someone could be blocking you, again, with this energy. I said someone who is probably bringing you, just talking to you, trying to talk you out of this energy of not moving on. This is why you could just be in this wishful thinking. This is why it just feels good for you to just think about just getting out of this situation. It could be a lot of circumstances around you that is actually forcing you to stop. There could be someone who's very controlling around you. Give me more. Yeah, with the Four of Swords. Someone who's very controlling, someone who doesn't like stop and give you, hold on, let me clarify this. Who is this? Because I wanted to say someone who doesn't like rest on the demands that they have on you. Yeah, unfinished business. So I said they don't rest on what they need from you. Okay? Like this could be a person who is very demanding, okay? Almost like a short leash. I hate to say that, but that's how it feels. Like you can only go too far with this person. They are, yeah, egotistical. This person is egotistical. This person is controlling. This person usually typically likes to have their way with things. So this is why you are feeling, again, this is why you're feeling like I can only think about moving on to my next chapter in my life, but I can't move on. Okay. Why is this Seven of Cups here for what happened in the past? The Ace of Swords. Give me more. And the Three of Swords. Okay. So a lot of you could have realized, again, this is probably why you guys are thinking about this Page of Cups energy. Again, thinking about your own self-fulfillment, right? Thinking about what truly makes you happy, or like I said, just moving on out of this situation, being unstuck, being unbounded, getting out of this domestic violence situation. Each situation, this is going to be a collective reading, so only take what resonates. So each situation could be different, but either I'm definitely getting some type of partnership, some type of living situation where you are, this could be where you are dependent. Dependent, or this person takes care of you in some shape or form. Okay, you could have kids with this individual and they could be threatening you, like with, you know, I'm gonna call DCFS or something of that nature. This person is very controlling, whoever this is, and something has came to you in the recent past that this person could have been cheating on you, right? With this seven of cups in reverse. So it's like you didn't want to believe it at first, but now it's like here in plain sight. So this is why you are definitely feeling like you want to take actions to leave this situation, but you can't. Give me more. Yeah, you want to be single. You want to be single, but you can't right now. Again, this has something to do with finances, some type of legalities. Give me more on this, on why this the collective is stuck right now. Or give me more on what has been brought to light. This person could have been acting like they were single, like maybe living a double life. Yeah, they could have acted like they was living a double life in some way. This person is very, very selfish. Like I said, they are, they care a lot about their image and what they project out onto others. Give me more on this, Holy Spirit. What's going on in the past? Yeah, you're realizing that this person is a snake. You're realizing that this person is a snake. There's a quick story that's related to this energy that I want to go ahead and put out there. It's about this prominent young man, right? And he winds up getting married to a beautiful young woman, right? And he's well off, right? So they move into this. This is in the 18th centuries, right? The 1800s. So they move into this big mansion. You know, she moves into his big mansion, and you know, she's a well sought off lady. Like, think of you know, the Renaissance era. So, you know, just think of just the long, beautiful gowns and the fancy updos, and you know, just being catered to you, being catered in certain ways, having a castle, right? So she's being taken care of in that way because she's married to this prominent rich man, right? So one day the husband says he has to take a trip, and he's like, okay, honey, I got to take a trip. I'll be gone for a couple of days, but I'm going to leave you the keys to the banks. I'm going to leave you keys to the whole house and everything. And she's like, oh, okay, well, that's wonderful, you know. And he says, you can invite your friends over if you like, you know, and have fun, right? But he tells her that you can use every key in the house except for this one little key. It was a small little key, right? And he said, do not use this key. So she says, okay, I'm not going to use it or whatever. But her sisters come over, you know, her friends come over, and they decide to play a game, of course, out of curiosity. They decide to see which key opens up which door. So the wife, she takes that little key, and she goes all the way up to the door that's all the way in the attic somewhere, and she opens the door, and there's nothing but skeletons in there, okay? And when she tries to lock the door back, there is blood on it. Let me go ahead and get to the point of this story. The point of this story is the skeletons that was in that door. It was the ex-wives of this husband. So he he married all of these young women, right? Who probably needed, I'm not gonna say they needed him in a way, but he took care of them in a way, and he wound up just keeping them stored, locked away in that attic, you know, in that abandoned room for them to rot. And this is why they turn into skeletons. So the whole point of this story is that even though she thought that she was well taken care of, she was really stuck and bounded. Because the reason why she was stuck and bounded is because she had a husband who was a serial killer, right? Who was actually out here killing his ex-wives. This is a folk tale, so this is not based off a true story. The whole point of this story is to say that even though you think that you are free, right? You may feel like you're free. You got this big, beautiful mansion. You got everything. You got everything catered to you, hand and feet, right? Everything is catered to you, but you are still stuck. You're still stuck because you're still tied to this serial killer, okay? So what's going on with this Five of Wands, Holy Spirit? What's going on with this Five of Wands? Whoa. That's too many. What's going on with this Five of Wands? I feel like you guys are trying to avoid conflict with this person. So you guys are not, like I said, this person could be on edge. So you're just not trying to like piss them off in a way, or you're just not trying to start any drama. Yeah, you're just not trying to start any drama. This person it could feel like they have like split personalities. Okay, like it's a spiral of emotions. Like it only takes a little bit of time to tick them off. Give me more. And this Five of Wands. Give me more, Holy Spirit. This person is very dominant. Okay. They're very dominant, and yeah, they just want things their way. They're very dominant, okay? They want to almost be idolized in a way, okay? Give me more. They always want to feel like they're right. This person could have tormented you. Right? It could have tormented you into making you feel like you're less than, or just, making you feel like you don't have to, like you don't have a voice, right? Like you can't speak up and say what you need to say. Wow. Yeah. So this is why you're definitely avoiding this conflict, because it's like you just don't want to deal with it subconsciously. Why is this Sun here? Give me more. You guys are really just trying to... You guys are really just trying to heal from... You guys are trying to heal from this toxic lover, right? And... Give me more. Give me more, Holy Spirit. Yeah. This is why the overall energy is the Page of Cups, because it's like you guys are trying to heal from this toxic lover. So you guys are in the beginning stage of how to actually execute your plan on leaving, or execute your plan on what the next steps is, so that way you don't be tormented in a way anymore. You don't feel tormented. You don't feel, depressed or troubled with this person anymore. Something about the color red could be very significant because I see red on here. Something about the color red. You could have a red house or a red door. Give me one. Ooh. Why is this 9 of Pentacles here? So you guys are trying to heal. So you could be looking up resources on how to leave. You could be looking up lawyers right now. You could be looking up just something to do with property. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's like you don't have the resources for that. You get what I'm saying? You don't have, it's something that's blocking you with that. Give me more. Yeah, like I said, you guys are looking up some type of, some type of lawyers, or seeking out some type of justice, or someone can help you in some way. Give me more on this, Holy Spirit. With this justice for the collective. Yeah, okay, so with this justice, again, this could be causing you a lot of stress. Yeah, a lot of stress, feeling like you have to you have to move in a hurry, like you have to do things like, sorry for the camera moving, but you have to do things that's like rushed, okay? Give me more. Yeah, it has something to do a lot with not having control over maybe your finances, or something that you are lacking to actually take the next steps. Why is the 8 of Wands here? Why is the 8 of Wands here? Some of you are missing that alone time. You guys are feeling like you're missing that alone time with yourselves. Give me more. Oh, wow. Some of you are feeling... Some of you guys are just like putting on a... putting on a happy face right now. Because like I said, you are on edge with this person subconsciously, right? You guys are on edge with this person. So it's like you don't want to shake things up as much as it has already been shooken up. So that can just be as far as you just going on with your normal routine, doing whatever you got to do, go to the grocery store, take the kids somewhere, or whatever is your normal routine, and you're just putting on like, oh, everything is fine, but it's you're really feeling like you want to get up out of there. You're really feeling like you're missing alone time with yourself. Okay, you just like, you can't wait for your plans to come in action. You know what I'm saying? You just can't wait for what you have been thinking about to actually come into motion. Give me more. Yeah. and you're just staying silent about it right now. So it's like you're staying silent until everything comes into motion. Give me more on this, Holy Spirit. Until everything comes into alignment for you, as far as what you have been trying to seek out with possible help. Yeah, with the Five of Cups. Give me more. Yeah, you just can't wait to be back to yourself. You can't wait. It's like you're just missing this alone time with yourself. And if this story is resonating for someone out there, I just want to say there is like helplines and everything like that to who can help you with that. Okay, there is definitely helplines who can help you, put you in an apartment, and you know, things of that nature. So there's definitely helplines out there for domestic violence. Yeah. So why is this Five of Swords here? A hidden truth. Hidden truth about what, Holy Spirit? A lot of people could be talking about, okay, I'm not going to say a lot of people, but there could be a small group of people who is aware of your situation or a little bit aware of your situation. And there, like I said, there could be people who are just have something to say about it. Give me more on this. Yeah, what I'm getting with this is, originally I said that some people are trying to maybe talk you out of it, or maybe feeling like, because they don't know the full scoop, so they could just be on the outside looking in. But deep down, you know that you're on pins and needles with this person, or in pins and needles within this dynamic. So people don't know that you are trying to let go of this. You're just trying to uphold an image right now. So clarify this, Holy Spirit. Or people are about to know the truth of what's going to happen. With the King of Swords. Give me more. The Tower. Yes, something is definitely going to be happening. Something is definitely going to be happening, or has happened, where the truth about this relationship is going to be coming out. The truth about what you have been going through is going to be coming out. It's going to be coming out real soon. It's going to be coming out real soon. And you're just you're not telling anyone right now until everything is in motion for you. Why is this Ace of Cups here? I feel like you guys are secretly fearing, or not secretly feeling, you guys are feeling like maybe that you won't be able to recover from this. Yeah, I just say you guys are feeling like you won't possibly be able to recover from this. So it's almost like you're rolling the dice, you're taking a chance. Because this is something totally, what's the song? It's a whole new world. What is that? Who wrote that song? Who wrote that song? I think, is it Ariel? Yeah, it's Ariel. That's who it is. And it's Ariel. And this is how you guys are feeling right now. Like, Well, you know, not, it's just the song is significant because it's like this is, you're embarking on something totally new, right? Think about the shock that Ariel had, right? The cartoons. I'm about the movie, right? Think about the shock that Ariel had when she was floating around with Flounder, the little fish, her fish friend, right? And she discovered like oh my goodness, like look what's up here, like you know what I'm saying? Like she was in such shock that what was going on up there. So it's like you don't want to be like it's just in this, you don't know what's to come. Give me more on this. Uh-oh. Shuffle that again. The messages, communication, call, records, instant messaging. Give me more on that. What does that have to do with the... Look for, and again, both of these cards are looking. So yeah, it's just you're gonna be looking for your next fulfillment in a way. Okay, you're gonna be looking. You're gonna be almost like in this. Since you are going to be rolling the dice into a whole new world, right? And you're fearing that you could possibly not, you know, you could be feeling like you're going to be making a mistake in a way, right? Because it's something new. But for your potential outcome, I see here that's coming is the Fool. And Spirit is saying, go ahead and take this leap of faith. I already know this. This is what Spirit is saying, to go ahead and take this leap of faith somewhere. Go ahead and take this leap of faith. You are fearing that you won't be happy. You're fearing that you won't make it. All right? Give me more. But miracles are possible, baby. Miracles are possible. Miracles are possible with this Fool. Okay? The Fool, I love this card, the Fool, because it's like, the Fool is, they are packing light. You don't need much, okay? You're just gonna you don't even need much. You got this little old bitty old sack with him, okay? It's like he don't care. Like I'm just gonna go on. I'm gonna just take this what I got, and I'm just, even if I gotta walk a mile without no shoes on my feet, okay? Like you guys miracles are gonna happen for you. The divine is going to have your back. Okay, it's definitely going to, things are going to come into alignment for you in due time. Okay, in due time. Give me more, Holy Spirit, on this miracle. Yeah, again, you guys are feeling like maybe it's just you guys are feeling like taking this leap of faith could possibly lead you down in this mystery road. But you're not supposed to know everything, okay? Like your story is still unwritten, and the Most High is going to protect you. Go ahead and take this leap of faith. Like, don't renege on your plans. Don't renege on your plans. If you already got something that's in motion, and they trying to call you back, and then you say like, oh yeah, never mind, it's okay, or oh, I changed my mind, or you know, something of that nature. Don't do that. Just go ahead and stick with your first mind. Stick with this plan that you have in motion. Okay? Yeah. Because spirit is saying unless for your new beginnings to come in, you definitely have to put an end to this. You definitely have to put an end to this. Give me more. Yeah. Judgment is being called. Okay? And the judgment that they're having up there for you, is you are going to be protected. You are going to be protected. Okay? Because Spirit knows that you are scared right now. Spirit knows that. Okay? But have this faith. Take this leap. Even if you ain't got no shoes on your feet, just go ahead and just take it and just go. And it's going to lead you into your miracles. Any other messages, Holy Spirit, that you want to say? Any other messages? Give me more. Where is this shadow side here? Yes, Spirit is definitely saying take this leap of faith. Because this dark side of being tormented, okay? Being tormented, feeling stuck, feeling bounded, feeling less than, feeling used, feeling abused. And you can't even see that Spirit has a miracle waiting for you. Spirit has a whole new world waiting for you. Okay? I hope this message was helpful. If it was, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and have a good day, guys. Bye.